Howdy, howdy, folks. It is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR 2004. We're going to New Hampshire. New Hampshire is an absolute crapshoot. And I tell you what, though, the last three races have been pretty interesting. Robbie Gordon wins at Infineon. Jeff Green, well, we pushed him around Jeff Gordon. We ran out of gas on the final lap, and Green walked away with a huge Pepsi 400. Dale Earnhardt Jr. continues his title defense bounce with the Tropicana 400 victory line. But this summer, we're entering the dog days of summer, folks. New Hampshire, Pocono, Brickyard, Sirius at the Glen. It's about to get serious, pun intended. Yeah, we lost a lot of points the last few races. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. Daytona was a kick in the cojones. Even though we didn't have that bad of a run in Chicago, we still lost a lot of points. But I tell you what, though, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is on full title defense mode. Check this out. When he won the championship, it was only a 7.8. He's at a 6.0 average finish. This guy is on pace, and you compare his win total. 9 wins in 2008. He doesn't have that, quite honestly, but hey, we're just at the halfway point. The consistency is certainly there. And for Kevin Harvick, a guy who has one pole, not even a single win, but is super consistent with a 6.6 average finish. I'm telling you what, man, Kevin Harvick could be walking away with a Winston Cup championship by the end of the season. And through the field here, and you know, per tradition, after the halfway point, we're going to eliminate some drivers here. Who do I truly think is out of Winston Cup championship contention? I think, unfortunately, it's Johnny Benson. I think Benson is the cut line. I think you got to be within 800 points. I truly think you got to be within 800 points. You might be able to get 156 each race, okay? That is the mathematical thing. But the problem is that you only will gain 20 or 30 points in spurts. So put this in perspective. If you can only gain at an average, I might add, 30 points per race, and that's if everything goes perfect, unicorns fly over the Golden Gate Bridge, you get 30 points. Guess what? It's going to take a lot of freaking races for that to happen. You can't have a single mulligan. I just think Johnny Benson, unfortunately. So as of right now, there is only 17 drivers in contention for the 2009 Winston Cup Championship. Someone's going to win a cup, and we're about to figure that out here on Diecastbuffet in the Rookie of the Year battle. It looks like the Pontiac Brigade, they're not giving Brian Vickers enough support over there at the Net Zero Pontiac Grand Prix camp. But Tina Gordon kind of piggybacking off Greg Biffle's Roush performance there, and she is doing pretty good. Obviously, no top 10, average start, average finishes in the toilet, but I tell you what, certainly better than our rookie season, so I really don't have nowhere to talk. Anyways, we're going to be running this paint scheme. Let's go check out the sponsorship here in the garage, and I tell you what, man, New Hampshire is a freaking pain in the you-know-what, man. I tell you, we got to go out there, we got to find a way to freaking get some points. We got some stuff crack-a-lacking in the shop here. Let's see, tire grip, tire wear. Let's see, let's go and get this one. Wait, no, let's get this one fixed up here. Look at this, and the problem with New Hampshire is that it is such a tough track. I mean, it is our worst track, no doubt about it. We're going to have to go out there and just earn it, bro. Like, we don't have a choice. I'm going to go ahead and get our plate car finished. So, whenever we get to Talladega in the fall, it's already ready to go. So, we're going to go ahead and finish the plate car. Get that done right there. Let's see. And speaking of Chicago, one thing that kind of, I'll be honest with you, kind of chapped the hind end. We had a 19-second pit stop there? I mean, I had to drive the freaking Grey Goose vodka, whatever you call it, off the diecast or car right now. I mean, it was ridiculous how stupid that pit stop was, man. I'm just, let's see. We got to get some new people on this freaking team here. And it looks like we can't get anybody. Let's see. Tim Rollins. I need new crew members. I know they only refresh new crew members, I think, after you upgrade the shop, but I have seen a couple times where you'll get a crew member that is worse than one of the ones in the free agency. So, like, this guy right here, Ekman, sometimes I've seen, like, let's say, for instance, Shirley would have a better overall than Ekman. Because I think their skills can actually go up and down. So if you have a long-term guy, he's starting to taper off a little bit. You never know. But, yeah, I'm running through all of them here and make sure we had the best guys across the pit box. But I'll be honest with you. 19-second pit stop, man, is just not going to cut it. I mean, it's just not going to cut it. So, yeah, we went through all those. Can we get a better builder? Well, Boodhoo. Can we get another one? Nope. He's still tooting on the team. Chassis builder. Haynes. How about you, bud? He's still there, so we're going to keep him. And Fab Shop guy, D. Wilson. Okay. Well, can't do anything there. I'm not going to get rid of our crew chief. I still believe in our crew chief, honestly. And that's kind of a refresher. So let's go ahead and get our car built. This is kind of a short track. I usually use a short track setup car for it. But yeah, it's going to be a... I tell you what, man. We really got to work on our setup here at New Hampshire. Like, that is... To me, this is probably the most pivotal moment of the season for us. There's 2 races at New Hampshire. We cannot afford to go here and have top 20 finish or outside top 20 finishes on both races. So we're going to go here. We're going to get as much practice time as we can. We're going to learn this track, and we're going to get this team rolling. Let's go up to Lobster Country. Alrighty, folks. So about like 20 minutes worth of practice. I think we have a setup that I'm honestly kind of interested in. We got on pole, which is great. The practice speeds for it. We're very close to Kevin Harvick, who had the fastest lap in practice, so watch out for the 29 car. But Dale Earnhardt Jr., he's going to be starting on the outside of the front row. But I really think we're going to have to work with this car. The problem is, when we get to lap 11 to lap 12, this thing's absolutely garbage. So I think the best strategy for us, to be honest with you, is to take it easy. Take it easy with the car. Let it roll to the corner. Usually, I like to push my car 100% every corner, but as soon as the back tire starts sliding, we're just killing the tire. So we got to find a way to keep the tires from sliding. So it's going to be tough. Let's go into the down track side for the New England Lobster 300.
Joe Moore and Barney Hall welcoming you to Loudon, home of the New Hampshire International Speedway, for today's New England 300. What can we expect to see today, Barney?
They did run a restrictor plate here for a couple of races because of the concern about the accelerators getting stuck open going into these flat corners. They no longer need those plates with the addition of the engine kill switch to all the cars. The switch is on the steering wheel and allows the drivers to quickly shut the engine off if they're going into the corner too hard.
The 82 car has started something recently with Tony Stewart.
A little bumping now and then is okay. They just need to make sure it doesn't get any more serious.
Ryan Newman got his first career win at New Hampshire in 2002.
Well, he won the 2002 Winston All-Star race before that, but that doesn't give him any championship points.
McMurray moved up to Winston Cup after having an impressive year in the Busch Series in 2002.
He picked up a couple of wins and finished 6th in the points last year, plus he did an admirable job filling in for Sterling Marlin in some cup runs.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Here we go, folks. It is Dale Earnhardt Jr. It's the 82 car, Diecastbuffet Racing South front row. Beautiful patriotic car by Mikey Waltrip here. So look, it's the middle of the summer. We just got back from Chicagoland and Daytona. This, to me, is going to make or break a Winston Cup champion. If we go to New Hampshire twice this season, we finish 20th. It ain't gonna work. We have to have a top 10 today, guys. Top 10, gotta go get it, gotta go earn it. We're on pole, so we do what we gotta do during qualifying. Now we have to get the race trim. I worked extensively, trying setup after setup, trying to get this thing fixed up, so I'm hoping we got the right car. I think we gotta be very conservative here at the start of this race. The goal is to try to lead one lap, if we can. Take care of the equipment, bro. Like, for real. Take care of the equipment, because as soon as the tires start sliding, bro, it is going to be a very, very long day. I'm sorry, Dale. Kind of drove it in there, but I really need to lead this first lap. Like, I know he's going to pass me, so... Okay, there we go. We got our 5 bonus points, so let Dale lead his laps. I ain't worried about that. Okay. Don't overdrive the car. Just take what the track gives to you, basically, I'm trying to say here. See, he kind of gaps us entering the corner, but what I'm worried about is entry. Like, see how the car just slides like that? I'm trying to stop doing that. I cannot get the car to not do that. And when it does that, it makes that screechy sound, right? When he does that, you're like, you're really using up your tires. See, like right there, we went way too hot in the corner and we just got loose. New Hampshire is the best way to describe driving New Hampshire is it's like trying to balance a butter knife with a 2x4. It's trying to balance it, man. Stand on it, you know? Trying to balance it. It really is that tough. It really is that tough. There's Kevin Harvick. He ain't too happy. But you can just see how that 8 car, man, I mean, he is just money here at freaking New Hampshire. And Kevin Harvick's going to go all the way down the bottom. Oh, well, thank you, Kevin Harvick. I'm trying to take care of the equipment, man. Like, our car gets destroyed after lap 10. The tires are so bad at New Hampshire. I just don't know what to do. I truly don't know what to do because generally there's a really good setup. If you can find it, if you can just dial your car in, you'll be really good, like Atlanta. But my God, here at New Hampshire, I mean, it is unbelievable how bad the tire wear is here. I mean, what do they do? Put cheese grater in the corners? I mean, it's unbelievable. I've tried everything. I've tried front spring, rear spring, freaking fender valence, spoilers, tire pressure, wedge, gear ratios. I mean, I've tried everything, dude. I've tried like 3 or 4 different combinations. And this is kind of the hybrid of all those. Not really a hybrid, it's just, you know, okay, this does this and this does this. This helps us, this hurts us type of thing. Already 3 laps in here to New Hampshire. I already got, or not 3, you idiot, we're on the 7th lap. I was thinking we were in 3 laps, but 7 laps in, we already got the right front starting to squeal. It will not take long for that right front to be red, I'm just saying. And this is me racing conservative. I'm not dive bombing the corners. And you see how far Kevin Harvick and Dale Earnhardt Jr. are getting away. If I push the car, it's going to get... Look, we're not going to win this race. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to be honest. We're not going to win this race. But what we could do is get a top 10. How we get that top 10? We have to stay within the leaders whenever the pit cycle comes in. If we fall back to 15th and in pit, we're going to finish 20th. We need to stay in this top 5 range. And it's so hard to when you don't have a car that's capable. Like, I'm truly trying to get this car to turn and rotate like I need to. Now, I will say, though, the AI's tires do fall off. They do fall off. But the only problem is our tires do, too. It's not like Charlotte where you can kind of gain a leg up on them, you know. Get your elbow around them, so to speak, and give them a high five. But for this one, it is just New Hampshire, man. It is such a tough freaking track on tire wear. 10 laps here. I'll be honest with you, though. We've been very conservative with the tires, very conservative racing line. And I'll be honest with you, I think it's really... It's a unique strategy. I generally like pushing the car as much as I can to try to win. Mark Martin, why are you trying to go all the way down to the pit wall? Look, I'm just trying to keep these guys at bay. And the best thing that's helping us right now is our turn 2 exit is fantastic. We've run 11 laps here, and we haven't destroyed the tires completely, which is a God-given miracle. But we're just running conservative laps. I'm not even pushing the car that much right now. Because as soon as we push it, it's going to hop to that second lane. It's going to do that dreaded tire skid. I think we're going to see a red right front very soon here, guys. Like right here, turn 2, the AI lifts really badly. And you know what's funny is that I can, on NASCAR 06, I can turn a wheel and modified here around this track, New Hampshire, like nothing, dude. I can smoke the competition 3 times over, right? But my goodness, man, and these freaking big old Winston Cup stock cars splitting hairs. Now, judging by the practice data, we are doing much better than we did. Almost a full lap ahead than where we were with red tires. We had a red right front on lap 12. Yeah, granted, that was a little bit of damage, so the car probably had a little bit of a understeer, which wore the tire out a little bit. But regardless, though, the car was just loose in poor handling, fighting in the middle of the pack. So this is definitely a car you need to have. You need to have some space with it. It's not something I'd want to drive through 30 cars with. Anyways, the good news is we're almost at the halfway point. I think we've made significant progress on our tire setup, but the pit stop is gonna be the make or break here. I'm probably gonna try to pit with Kurt Busch. I'm gonna try to. Maybe Jeff Gordon. I don't know. I'm trying to pick that driver that's gonna gain track position during this pit sequence rather than lose it. I think Mark Martin's already came in. I'm just really trying to set us up for a good run to the finish here. You know, we got our fuel. We're good on gas. I think I'm going to go ahead and pit here. I think we're just giving up way too much on the track. I'm going to go ahead and pit. Hopefully this doesn't cost us. All right, no damage repaired. Don't touch the car. Whatever you do, do not touch the car. I mean, I've tried everything. Tire pressure, wedge adjustment, springs, both front and rear. I mean, freaking downforce. I've tried everything. Tried everything. Oh, Lord, can we please have a good pit stop, guys? Oh, boy. Hopefully we get a good pit stop and get me a swig of coffee. How y'all doing? Make sure to give the video a big thumbs up. Do all this for y'all guys. Y'all guys are freaking amazing. Oh, man, that's some good coffee. Look, 15.9, I will take it, guys. I will take it. I'll take that pit stop. Could be much worse. All right, now here is the tricky situation. We cannot destroy this race car because if we do it, the handling is going to be so off-key. So we really got to be... Imagine trying to tiptoe around a tiger's cage in his pen at the zoo. That's basically what it's going to be like. We have to tiptoe around all these freaking landmines known as Winston Cup competitors because we need to get this car through the pack and get as much track position back as we can. But we cannot destroy the front downforce on this car. We cannot destroy it. We got to watch out for these guys wanting to pit. Well up if you can. Oh, juking and diving. Oh, did not want to do that. Waltrip's going to hit us. I anticipated it. Johnson was slowing up, but if anything, at least it's the rear of the car, not the front. That was extremely close to being a DNF. That was close. So at least Waltrip kind of hit us square in the back end, but I mean, we should have went around him. I was anticipating Johnson pitting there, and I was threading the needle, but it's okay. It's okay. Hopefully, we'll still be in the top 10. Look, if we get a top 10 out of New Hampshire, I'm cool with that. I'll be honest with you. I'll walk out of here, head held high. I'll be totally okay with a top 10. Totally. So if I can get a top 10 here, you bet your bottom dollar I'll be okay with that. But the problem is some of these guys pitted very late. So you know what that means. They're going to have super, ooper good, freaking good years. Hello, Tony. Come on, man. We got to get around this cat. The leader still hasn't pitted yet. And I'm not sure who that leader may be. Could be Kurt Busch, maybe. Could be Kurt Busch. He was a part of that top group. Yeah, I think he's hoping and praying for some rain or a caution right now to be able to get everybody trapped down pit road and be able to get his service. He's staying out again, guys. So if we get a caution here, we're screwed. But the good thing is, thank you, God, for this. We're in 10th place. So, I mean, we still have that top 10 opportunity. Granted, a lot of racing left. Don't destroy the car, though. We got to take care of these tires. We got to be conservative about it. I tell you what, though, if we had a caution here after Kurt Busch or whoever's out front pits, oh, that would be interesting. Yeah, we got to watch that right front, guys. It's just New Hampshire is just not my track. I'll be honest with you. Look, I don't mind it in real life. I think it's very fun on NASCAR 06, but NASCAR 03 and 04, I mean, 03, it's pretty easy, but 04, my God, it is like splitting hairs, and there's the best ever do it, Jeff Burton, here at New Hampshire. Now, I'm hoping a bunch of cars haven't pitted yet, and we can get some extra track position. So, it looks like Jimmy Johnson, what? I thought maybe, oh, sorry, Burton. Trying to side draft him here. I thought Jimmy Johnson pitted there. I guess he didn't. Maybe when we did our, we kind of blocked him, so to speak. Maybe he had to go for another round of poker. I'm going to fight hard for this top 10, dude. Like, I respect the crap out of you, Burton, but I'm not going to let him just get by me here. I'm sorry. I'm going to rough fenders if I got to. I want a top 10. I came all the way out here for a top 10, and by doggone it, I want a freaking top 10. Okay, now, you got the lane. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Okay, I'm in ninth. I'm okay with that now. Okay, I'm okay with that. Your race leader, though, is Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Kevin Harvick. So, your Winston Cup points leaders are stacking points, and I'm just ready to get to some bread and butter tracks, so to speak, because this is not our track to win. But I will say this, though. Usually when we come here to New Hampshire, it's a crapshoot. 25th, tires sliding and skidding, hitting cars. I mean, it's just a demolition derby. 9th place here, I will take it, okay? If we can hold on to 9th or 10th, I will absolutely take it here, guys, because the last thing I want to do is not get a top 10. We just have to minimize the damage at these BS tracks, right? Come on, we just need this race to end like right now. Like, just go ahead and wave the checkered flag, give it to Dale Jr., Kevin Harvick. I truly couldn't give a hoot. All right, we need to kind of push the car here a little bit more because it's getting down to the crunch time. We need to keep some distance on that 48 car. At least prolong it as much as you can until he passes us. And you know, maybe the more we race here, maybe we'll get better. But the good news is we've made significant improvements to our race car here at New Hampshire. We've learned a lot about tire wear. The problem is that there's truly no way to avoid it. That's the biggest issue, because like if I go to Vegas and I said, okay, my tires are just wearing way too bad, I can sacrifice a few handling or speed pieces and move things around. Like I can reduce or increase tire pressure and then adjust the gear ratios to make up for that said speed. I'm sorry, Johnson. I can do that to make up for, you know, the speed difference. But with this, you truly can't. Because everything has to be tailored perfectly. That way, you have, you know, your race car in this position. Because I cannot get this car to have a corner exit that's half decent without making this car extremely loose. Look, he's already got me. Sorry, Johnson. Okay, if we can just hold on to the 10th place, that'd be great. There's just truly nothing we can do to avoid. Now, the only thing absolutely I think we could do, I know it's just kind of contradicting myself, it'd be to upgrade the tire wear capabilities. But if you look across the board, every other track we have super competitive tire wear. Like, it's a great balance, right? Where if I destroy the tires, it's my fault. The car is capable of having good tire wear, right? New Hampshire is the only asterisk to that. It's not worth having OP cars at 22 of the 23 tracks. You see what I'm saying? 10th place. We said we needed a top 10, and by God, we got one. Thank you, Jesus. Top 10. We got out of New Hampshire alive. We did not destroy the car. My goodness. That, to me, is a freaking W. I knew Junior was pretty much going to win it, or at least have a shot to, but wow. I cannot tell you how hard that was to get that freaking top whatever, man. I tell you, that was a cornucopia.
The safety clean car.
Oh boy, so sorry Burton, sorry Johnson, didn't mean to make too much contact, but hey man, hard racing at the end, so it was just a Dale Earnhardt Jr. parade lap, so all the junior fans had a good show, that's cool. Roush Racing putting 3 in the top 10 right there, attaboy to them. Hendrick got 2 in the top 10. We got a top 10, which is really good. Let's look through here. Anything that stands out significantly in terms of championship performance. Oh my goodness, Mark Martin. Wow. He had a blow up halfway, so maybe the car didn't refire when he got on pit road. Maybe not. I don't know. Either way, yeah, it was terminal. He took him out. So unfortunately, tough luck for the Martin cat. That's unfortunate for him, but that's great for us points-wise. How many points we lose? Junior and Harvick pretty much throw a blanket over it. 170, 180. Oh, yeah, we lost about another 50 points. So what can you do? What can you do? But hey, it looks bleak. The championship looks like it's slipping away, but we still have almost a full half of a season left, okay? This is one of the tracks I truly dread going to, is New Hampshire, okay? We got a top 10. In my opinion, this was a win. This was a win because if we would have finished 30th, we would have lost over 100 points. So I truly think this was a win for Buffet Racing South. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Upload these videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Diecastbuffet. The next race, though, is going to be fast, Pocono action. Got the Brickyard coming up and Watkins Glen. You're not going to want to miss it. With all that being said, folks, hope you're having a great one. Junior wins at the Lobster 300. Diecast Buffet signing off.